punchline and punch into a clock. Life is hard, but you won't change it just wishing on a star, cause you can. So you can really feel my heart. System built for us to fail, but somehow we all prevail. By the time I was 17, man, I thought I'd be in jail, cause we moved out to the burbs and still get cuffed up in the cell.
Head out about 10 miles or so from the Capitol Mall, and you will arrive here at Northwest Stadium, just outside of Washington, D.C. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be our visitors taking on the Washington Commanders. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. And he won't quite make it to the 25. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Oh, good. That's big.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down Washington on a pickup of 18.
Partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. They just got to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shallow him across all that ground.
On first down, it's Henderson. And he is met angle on his scrimmage, and he goes down.
I'm gonna wait to do the. I gotta wait to do it though, because it's too early to get to make TurboTax pay for it. Yeah. Hey, Nana.
They come into this one ranked number 5 in the NFL against the run.
We know it's only week 1. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships.
Can the girl in my hand?
Yeah.
And then she's like, what do you want? She asked to open the fridge, I opened it to grab the box. Like, you can have it, girl.
In this game, we know that wherever he goes,
Somebody goes to the back.
big time crowd.
Throws in a double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure.
Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches.
You know what I really wish we did? They still had
They do it just fall. Yeah, nothing close.
Defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4.
Who you think you are?
Yeah, girl.
He steps in.
Like,
This is a rocket. And this is going to
Daddy.
well into the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, let's get back.
Yeah, for you, yeah, 6,000 pretty much. I'm gonna wait till your HSA stuff comes in. Wow.
We gotta do that too?
The HSA, yeah.
Why?
Well, because you might get more money.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, I'm saying. It come out of your check, huh? Yeah, so it might be more. But yeah.
Tight end in motion here.
Miller.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Got him there over the middle, Worthy.
Yeah, please.
Brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
He spins free. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's second down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gains.
Yeah, you funny.
From the 39-yard line, here comes second down at 6.
It should be in the little pockets.
for the first time with Alvin Kamara. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to get this all the way down to Washington's 16-yard line. A big play there out of Kamara. 45 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Cougar 19.
He's going to try and do this himself. And they'll go on the ground. And power running here down the 6-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it second and a foot or so. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Thank you.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
What is it?
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue. I would agree with that. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll get this out to Kamara. And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. Second and 5. Back to Kamara for another catch. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Back to throw here. Screenplay. Here's ETN. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
No.
Trevor Etienne with career touchdown number 75. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point.
Uh-oh.
It's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the... 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
Thank you.
This defense keeps building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're probably confident right now. To me,
thank you. Slow, Nana.
take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hand.
A short throw to Musgrave. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you throw it?
And he's going to have the Commanders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they give to Henderson. A strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
49-yard line.
Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Bigsby. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Throw caught by Hyde on the slant. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game, because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Mahomes now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a give to Bigsby. He is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage, because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, if there's a bring in your tight end, keep him in, your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And they run the toss to Bigsby. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. Mahomes going to throw. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown or a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out. You want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of the season plays out.
That's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team.
Yay!
They're trying to figure out their opponent, but you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. A short throw to Musgrave. And to the 42-yard line here, brought down there. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, it'll bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. It's complete to DJ. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I think as he began this throw,
Stop. No, don't do that.
but he has a lot of confidence in his
Stop doing that.
and he fits that one in there nicely.
No.
Pick up the catch.
No.
Not much yardage afterwards.
Don't do that.
3rd and 2. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, he's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Hey, 57, 57.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try to keep people in front. But somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 35.
Washington, first down. First down and goal to go.
This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run here with Henderson. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be 2nd and goal. So that run gets them about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Look at the big
What the?
go. And he takes it in for the
Go over there.
Luke Musgrave, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Commanders get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards. And boy, did he come through, pulling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 21-7 lead already in their hip pocket, probably not a time to get too creative or inventive here. We'll see. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll try and do this himself. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
60 Eagles, 79 Broncos.
They'll throw now on the final play. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
The way he's been slinging into first
No.
everything he throws to go for a touchdown, but I guess he's got to wait to try and pick up that 3rd, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought he had him for a second, but you're right, not to be. Bates' kick is good. And that will do his first half.
You see?
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
This one.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
First down and 10. At their own 30.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. A carry here for Trevor Etienne. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Second down and 8.
It's second and 8.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. A quick throw complete into the flat out left. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 31-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards. Result is a first down.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw caught by Musgrave. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Henderson. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Yellow.
Now hand off to Bigsby. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That second down play nets a -4.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep with the switch on that one. Double him, triple him, anything to keep the ball in his hands. So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
On play action, it's Mahomes. And he'll score. Touchdown, Commanders. Tip Royman, 29 yards. And the Commanders are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that'll cut this to a 17-point spread.
Joey Sly to kick off for the Commanders.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Winston. And the Commanders are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10.
A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Hyatt has got it. They'll get it inside the 20. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. Big yardage that time for Washington. 49 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Bigsby, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
They're going to run this with a tight end. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
A short gain that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jalen Hyatt, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. Then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown! Xavier Worthy, an 80-yard touchdown. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Commanders 21.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Hey, Sunday, on Sunday. Hey, yellow, go.
Now we got whistles before the snap. Looked like one of the commanders jumped. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Here's Mahomes to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Gonna need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. That one finds Hyatt. They'll get 15, but that wouldn't be nearly enough. It's 4th down. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Here we go. 60 Eagles.
A quick throw going to be caught by Woody. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Off the RPO, he completes it. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown.
Commanders 21.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. And right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Charles, his ears right now. It's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
19 tight.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, but it's complete. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Pat the 60, pat the 60. Ready.
Touchdown! Sam Laporta taking it in. And that interception key as it leads to the touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 17 there. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 46 yard.
Now Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. A run here with Bigsby. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before it can even get started.
Taken down back at the 20-yard line.
Drill, 52. Ready?
2nd and 13. Towards the middle and caught by Musgrave. They call it a gain of 6 on the play. 3rd and 7 now. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And that will force a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
If you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now
it's caught inside the 25. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. And they rattle off a big one. 66 yards. Now they'll change things up.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy, because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out, because this one is over.
And he will take it in for the touchdown. A great effort there. His third touchdown of the season, all coming in this game. And this offense continues to pour it on. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Has it to Hyatt on the out route. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
It's fourth down.
Striker, 3-3, ready.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all they can control here is how their final plays develop.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long.
Slice, 97. Ready?
He'll drop to throw. Caught along the left side by Howard. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38.
For a Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Got it.
So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Drill, 52. Alert 3. Set. Ready.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's to the tight end, Musgrave. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
And there you go, Charles, his first touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year, because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
Extra point by Slaughter is up and good. as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Joey Slye now to kick off after the touchdown. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Panther 11, Cup 19, Cup 19 Lions. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Trying to lay one up deep. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now they'll audible to something else. Back to throw here. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week, boss man. Oh, without a doubt, the head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on and get back to practice in the next couple of days.
On 3rd down, here's Henderson. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Cougar 19, ready.
He'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
On the double.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They go play action here on 1st down. Complete right side to Hyatt. Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
And the
That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start, here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Pressure comes and down he goes. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. They're going to look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for our visitors, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week.
Meanwhile, for the Commanders,
they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in New Orleans against the Saints.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts. They do. I've been Houdini with my commas. My mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu. But everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too. And it goes like... Yeah, I got all my idols sliding in my DMs. They got me
ain't never been a skate town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali Flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of at the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in the stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show to you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a band and a tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it ride through the
pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? West End, what's happening? Oh, that. Southside, Clayco, oh, damn, honey, come on.
From the zone 4, Campbellton Road. Got cash to blow, hollin' at the green 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s, alright. She was choosing in the parking lot. I was looking too, keep my number locked. I made on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Neck. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Claim your sorry.
Pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? West End, what's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, honey, come on.
Hit Catcade on the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax, shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap, I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west and they from the east, and all white tees looking like sheep. I don't even wanna go sneak. We throwing up fours and ones and threes and talking about
West End, what's happening? Hey, we just pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? Southside, Clayco, throw that.
You ain't never been to skate town. On a national, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in Arcade. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles, gliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone, cause it's out in Marlboro. I'ma pack a carload. I'ma take the grams and meet tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, bring it, this will reach out, so better take out, ugly.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot, how many licks to the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO, then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath, dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang, landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds, sing off key, and we're still too loud. Biscuit drops, the place explodes, jumping through life in my pantyhose. Still no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah. Too bad, gotta deal with it. Some of y'all.
When does a quarterback cease to be merely a superstar and become one of the faces of the sport? It's something you earn along the way through elite performances.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. But that's your fault, hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried.
Let's go now. 60 racks. 60 racks.
next song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a check. I can feel this fire been leveling wild and when sure enough it's live and trying to stop it but I can't. It's calling my name. 'Cause I'm back in the saddle like some old cowboy who took his way out of his grave. Pulled up his boots, put his one on his hip, climbed up into the cold of the rain. Don't worry where I've been, I'm back in the saddle again.
Ready.
Yeah. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. My mind is stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my sleeves. If you trying to divide us, still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales in my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as a rider, I'm from the bottom. The treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece. If you trying to divide us, still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the higher.
Set, ready.
When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect. I got you all in check. Bust the rhymes up in the place, true indeed. Yes, I get the record, that's word on my feet. I'm guaranteed to give you what you need. One blood, everybody like Junior Reed. Wake up every morning, yo, I must succeed. Nationwide rockers make the world stampede. Yo, Willie, make we roll some mad charge. Now I must proceed. Yo, we about to make moves, set speed. Beast to baby, fight Q-tip, Alicia Heed. Watch me out like Apollo Creed. Body, making you just feed off dynamic flows and take heed. Need more information, homeboy, than just read. Hey, you can read all about the pure breed. Do the noble dance, my do the pepper seed. When I step up in the place, say yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check. How dare you ever try to step on my suede shoes? Top Gun shut down your firm like Tom Cruise. Please let me get down and blow a fuse. Acting fool, break it way down to molecules. Yo, let me hit you with my ill street blues. Bust the rhymes, always headlines, the street news. Hey, baby girl, don't be confused. Sell my 17s and enjoy my boat cruise. I know you really wanna know who's coming through, leaving residues. Sorry, homeboy, but your flow sound used. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unlimited views. Give me room, give me some space. my flow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Throw them type right out my window. Blast you with a direct blow. Blow, coming through like G.I. Joe. Star Wars moving ill like Han Solo. Make you bounce around like this was Calypso. Overshine cause I got the high pro glow. You think that you can hide, you think you can lay low. Roll up on your eye like Hawaii 5-0. Mac out with my dreads in my Kango. Forget them, get them, just pass the. Yo, take a trip down to Mexico. Come back with that might make you psycho. Maximum frequency studio stereo. Sorry, this is it, but homeboy, I got to go. I step up in the place and you watch them correct. Got you all in check. I got that head knob that make you your name. I got you all in check. Hey, you know we come through to like the disco jack. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop.